For decades, the live music experience has followed a strict linear geometry. You stand in a crowd, you face forward, and you watch an artist perform in front of a flat screen playing two-dimensional video. When the Las Vegas Sphere opened, the immediate assumption was that it was a colossal television. Audiences expected a massive upgrade in scale, but assumed it would still operate as a gigantic screen built to play back traditional content. Taking standard, flat visuals and stretching them across a 360-degree canvas shatters the immersion. Instead of feeling surrounded by a world, the audience feels like they are staring at distorted, stretched wallpaper. This animated diagram demonstrates the required geometric shift. When an environment wraps completely around them, an audience requires spatial storytelling. The visuals cannot sit in the background. They must account for physical volume and depth. A creative studio called PulseJet realized this structure demands an entirely different approach. Their thesis is that the sphere operates as a 360-degree immersive instrument, a temple of sound capable of translating audio into physical space. To move past the limits of a screen, the audience must stop watching the show. They have to step inside of it. PulseJet operates under a philosophy they call music as world. Instead of asking how a song should look, they ask how it should be spatialized, how it physically occupies an area. To build these environments, they rely on a full-stack immersive pipeline. A pipeline is a step-by-step production framework used in visual effects. Here, it serves as the architectural blueprint for turning audio into a physical space. This flowchart maps their production. It begins with a concept translated into a 3D previs model, a digital mock-up for complex spatial sequences. The model cycles through rapid iteration loops, refining the design until deployment, where it is mapped onto the massive canvas. This rigorous testing ensures the resulting environment behaves as a living system, breathing and reacting in real time to the live audio being played on stage. Following this engineering process, a standard concert transforms into the physical construction of a digital world. Because the canvas completely surrounds the audience, the physical laws of gravity, light, and scale inside that canvas must mutate to match the specific sonic identity of the artist performing. When designing for an artist like Björk, the world requires an experimental, organic touch. Her music demands an immersive direction that relies on subtle, highly delicate geometry. That delicacy is abandoned when translating the music of a band like Tool. Their sound dictates a rigid and highly mathematical tone. To match their complex time signatures, the spatial design relies on recursive, fractal geometric worlds, intricate patterns that repeat endlessly at smaller and smaller scales. Shift the genre to heavy metal with Metallica, and the architectural requirements change again to accommodate a distinctly aggressive physical presence. The spatial translation here requires environments that feel volatile and destructive, creating a high-energy space that mirrors the sheer physical force of their music. The hardware of the venue is ultimately just a delivery system. The design succeeds only when the intangible identity of the artist is accurately engineered into the physical architecture of the room. Building these massive environments in Las Vegas comes with a distinct limitation. The venue is geographically isolated, making the experience temporary for the vast majority of fans. To give these environments longevity, PulseJet implements the final phase of their pipeline, the XR extension. XR stands for Extended Reality, an umbrella term covering both virtual reality and augmented reality technologies. The 360-degree spatial environments originally built for the live show are ported directly into spatial computing headsets, like the Apple Vision Pro. This creates a permanent, high-fidelity archive of the world. They also expand this access to mainstream consumer platforms, like the MetaQuest. Fans across the globe can step into the exact same spatial environments long after the physical concert concludes. By designing for both the massive physical venue and the personal headset, PulseJet creates a pipeline where 360-degree spatial environments are no longer tied to a single physical location. Through spatial design and extended reality, music has evolved past audio tracks and stage backdrops. It is a physical place you can visit,